Hello, everyone, and welcome to Armstrong in the Loop podcast. I'm your host, Seth, Prentice, and today I am joined by Armstrong's very own marketing manager, Adam Daniels. Adam, welcome to the show.
Hi, Seth. Thanks for having me.
It's an honor to have you on, as I know that you enjoy different types of programming, and podcasting is one that you've started to listen to different podcasts, so it's awesome to have someone to come on and enjoy being a participant.
Absolutely. I'm an avid podcast listener, actually a subscriber to the show, so I'm very familiar with what you've been doing so far.
So we're here to talk about not only one of Armstrong's very own initiative, but something that's near and dear to all of our communities nationwide, and that's the fight for hunger. And Armstrong has a program called Breaking Bread, and we'd like to let the listeners learn more about it. So talk to us about Breaking Bread and a little bit of the history.
Sure. So I've been around a while here, and was around when we first introduced Breaking Bread back in 2010. So as most people know, Armstrong very involved in the communities. We give back to the baseball teams and the schools, do all that kinds of fun stuff with each community. But we're really looking for something that everybody could kind of call our main initiative, and that everything would be sort of consistent across our footprint. And the one thing that knows no boundaries is hunger. And we felt that it was something that if we could work together and create a system in all of our areas, that we could really do some good, make some impact in the communities, and we did that. Everybody was on board with this. There's not a community that we serve that doesn't have a food bank that needs support, that doesn't have a soup kitchen that needs volunteers. So we were very successful with launching that, got a lot of partnerships very early on, and just became our go-to initiative to help in the communities for many years.
And you and I both started in systems that I would say is a little more dependent on some extra needs for the community. So talk to me about what it was like being out in the field and seeing it firsthand on a day-to-day basis, and now being able to put forth extra emphasis on helping others to make sure that we're providing similar care and understanding of what this mission really is.
Sure. Yes. Where I came from was an area that was definitely dependent on these types of programs, and it could be some of our very own customers that were getting the food and the supplies that were being donated in our office. We'd obviously just distribute those to the proper channels in the community, the food banks and the food pantries, and we loved it. It was a great feeling to bring those bags of food, boxes of food into those pantries that was provided supplemental help, and doing the fundraisers and bringing those checks by, because it did them a lot of good. And obviously certain times of year are more important, and it was always nice to get out and see that, and knowing that it had a real effect on the community.
And I think the one story that I tell all the local food banks and pantries when I walk in is I still remember going on one of those sub-zero days and just seeing the line of people outside. And my first thought was, I'm glad I have items here to donate, but I feel like I don't have enough.
Right.
And we're very lucky to have customers to help us and support this mission. But we can do things not only the month of September or the holiday season, but year round, as that's the hunger never stops.
Right. Yeah. Holiday season is generally the time when a lot of people think about it. They think about volunteering at on Thanksgiving Day, but yeah, that's one day a year. That's 2 months a year that everybody thinks about it. It's a year-round thing, and so that's something we do year-round is really promote Breaking Bread and the collections and donation efforts, all year round, at our offices, at our stores, at our events, wherever we're going to be.
Your creativity came through last year when Avenge Hunger Month came around. And the birth of it was truly a superhero designed to fight hunger. This year we're getting ready to have Avenge Hunger Month as well, but what was the purpose behind Avenge Hunger?
Sure. It sort of started as sort of a fun promotion. We were doing a promotion with the local drive-in in Butler that was going to be showing the Avengers. And we wanted to partner with them, and so the brainchild of one of our other marketing managers, Deneen O'Donnell, was to have an Avenge Hunger event where we collected food at the drive-in for a discount to get in, and the partners of the Starlight Drive-In are great and always help us out. And that ended up becoming, sort of a popular, fun event, due somewhat in part into my Breaking Bread Man character. I created a superhero based on our Breaking Bread brand to help promote that single event, and it turned into our year-long initiative that we rolled into Avenge Hunger Month in September. So we partnered with Hunger Action Month, which is September, which again preps for that busy holiday season. But we decided to make that our big initiative to bring Breaking Bread kind of back into the forefront. We had a pretty successful secondary campaign for community support called Healing Heroes that supports veterans. We rolled that out in 2016, and 2017 it was still going very strong, and we felt in 2018 we needed to kind of bring Breaking Bread back out and dust it off a little bit and make sure that it had a punch, and it certainly did. We had an awesome experience all last September with Avenge Hunger Month and all the fun activities, and Breaking Bread Man was everywhere.
Now, Avenge Hunger Month last year was only 1 month long. This year, I believe, it has been extended for 2 additional weeks.
We've stretched it out a little bit. What we found out that the beginning of the month and the end of the month, beginning of the month, when we get more traffic in our stores, is a great opportunity to kind of remind folks to come in and support. So we stretched it out just a little bit. That way we got the end of August and the beginning of October. So we're Avenge Hunger Month is actually stretches across the parts of 3 months, but for the most part it is all of September, and lots of fun activities and things going on in all of our systems and all of our communities.
So last year, Avenge Hunger Month was able to hit over 50,000 pounds of food, and monetary donations are collected into that amount. And this year, I believe the goal is 60,000 amongst the entire company.
Yes, 60,000 is our new goal. We wanted every area of our company that does participate in this. We wanted to make sure that they all, kind of take that next step and try to do a little bit more. We do everything in all of our local stores. We do activities and fundraisers at our corporate office. We do them at our call center, our customer service center. Very active, and lots of activities. Our employees are doing a great deal of the work and volunteering and bringing in funds and donations themselves, and also we ask for a lot of customer support as well.
And some of the support that we've seen are events that have been created to help support Avenge Hunger Month. I know that in the Zelienople area there's going to be a Walk for Hunger on Sunday, September 15th. And last year there was a program that was actually created outside of Avenge Hunger Month, and we decided to move it this year to help make the push for Breaking Bread and Avenge Hunger Month, but also try to make it an even bigger and better event, which is our Pizza with a Purpose that Carmen and I came up with on our own. We based it off of an event similar in New York, and you were a part of it last year. And tell us what your feelings were when you heard Pizza with a Purpose.
It was a super fun event. I love the idea from the beginning concept, and being able to trial a lot of the areas, premier pizza joints, bringing them all together for a great purpose, and to get to try that and all in one setting. If you thought about getting out to some of these places and you've never been, or that's not in your community, but you've heard about it, it was an awesome opportunity to take part in that, see all the pizza places come together, have some fun competition. I enjoyed attending, and really look forward to this year. And it sounds like you've got a lot of awesome stuff planned yourself. So maybe you can tell us a little bit more about what's new.
Yeah, so I guess a little background. So we sell anyone that would like to come to the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex on Wednesday, September 18th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. We will sell you a $25 pizza box. Inside that box will be 12 individual slice tickets to redeem as you walk around and select slices from the area's best local mom and pop pizza shops. And there will also be a vote for the People's Choice Award that we've made like a Stanley Cup to go with the theme since the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex has hosted us. And it's just a fun night of getting to try slices. You can have multiple slices from the same place. You can have slices from the place that you always go to. Or maybe it'll be the guy down the street that you're like, we always should go there, but we go down to Monticello's and Cranberry instead. I think that's the part of this that was exciting for most people, as last year the training table from the actual Lemieux Sports Complex gave a run for the money with the local mom and pop places, which was incredible.
Yeah, so here's what I took away from the event, and it's another opportunity where customers can come out, community can come out and support. And you get these other local businesses that obviously want to give back to their community as well. It was, fantastic event. Love to see it coming back this year. I hear we have a special guest this year.
Yeah, not only besides our 7 or 8 pizza locations, but I was granted the opportunity to work with iHeartRadio, home of XDX and the X, which hosts Penguin broadcasts. And they have worked with us to secure the good old 2-9er himself. Phil Bork will be in attendance to do a meet and greet from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It is free for everyone to attend. Phil will sign autographs, take photos with you. He's actually one of the greatest sports celebrities I've actually ever met. And the best part is all of that's for free. He's donating his time for this, which is amazing because all the proceeds are going straight to our 2 food banks that we've selected, which are the Lighthouse Foundation and Southwest Butler Food Cupboard.
That's fantastic. So yeah, I've met Phil before. He's an awesome. He works great with chatting with people, talking to the crowd. But he may play second fiddle to our pizza joints that are going to be there. Well, who do we have coming?
Yeah, so this year we have Monticello's Cranberry coming to defend the People's Choice Award. We have a newcomer, which is House of 1,000 Beers and their amazing pizza. Pizza Roma of Treesdale. Carlucci's Pizza out of Seven Fields. Anthony's Cold Fire Pizza of Cranberry. Milano Pizza in Callery, and the training table in the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. And we do have 2 or 3 more places that might actually attend as well.
Okay.
So please stay tuned to our Facebook event on our Follow Armstrong page because these places have heard the success and they want to be involved. And what better way to do a little marketing event for yourself than, hey, here's 15, 20 pizzas, meet people, give back to a great cause. Last year we raised almost $4,500, and I think we can easily surpass $5,000 for the food banks this year.
Absolutely, that'll be great. I can tell you right now, my favorite local pizza spot, Pizza Roma Pine there near Treesdale is top notch. So I'm personally pulling for them, but there's some big contenders up there. I'll be interested to see who comes out on top.
I think it was funny last year. The pizza places actually were getting into the competition factor. I know Anthony's had some great promotional items. I think Monticello's brought pizza cutters, and they were having their own specialty pizzas being ordered in and hand delivered to be fresh. So I look forward to that part again. And I think it's a great opportunity if you've not been to the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex to come out and see it. Most people think it's private, you have to have someone playing hockey, where here's your opportunity, come check it out, do a tour. We're not doing an open skate night, which we had a part of last year's, but this is still a great opportunity to come and see it and see where the Pittsburgh Penguins are playing, because the following night is the home opener for the preseason.
Yeah, it's an exciting time. Obviously, hockey's back, and at that point, and pizza's always in season.
So, Adam, thank you for being here, and final comments on what you look forward to seeing from this year's Avenge Hunger Month.
Overall, I mean, we've got events through all of our territory that we'd love to get out to all of them. This one, obviously, in my backyard, so I'm definitely going to be there. But I just really want to see the communities coming together. And what shocked us last year is some of our smallest systems. One in Harrisville, West Virginia. I'm originally from West Virginia, so this was exciting to me. It was our small system in Harrisville, West Virginia. Collected just as much money as some of our bigger areas. So it was really cool to see the communities, the businesses getting involved in Avenge Hunger Month. And I think obviously with the lineup of events you have planned in your all's territory, I believe it will be fun to see how much overall we can raise. And I think that 60,000 goal is going to be long in our rearview mirror at the end of this.
Well, I hope 60,000 becomes 100,000 soon enough, and we're able to help more families in need each and every day. And your team that has put all this together deserves a lot of credit for the work that goes on behind the scenes. So thank you and all of them as well.
Oh, absolutely. It's a passion project for everybody in the company, our creative staff, our everybody, marketing, finance, anybody around here. Everybody wants to join in and help support the local food banks and food pantries, and this is a fun way to do it.
Well, Adam, we're out of time here, and I greatly appreciate you coming on and talking to us for a few minutes, and look forward to seeing you at Pizza with a Purpose 2 on Wednesday, September 18th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex.
We'll see you there.
For Armstrong in the Loop podcast, I'm Seth Prentice, keeping you in the loop. Are you enjoying Armstrong in the Loop podcast? Great news! All past and current episodes are available on popular streaming apps and websites. Search Armstrong in the Loop podcast and subscribe today.